Hi guys! It's the time of the month and we are onto our last 2-3 days of October, and I felt like my pens are running out low, and some are already like really empty from my September as well. Like I said before, that I have a lot of September pens that were still inked by the time I did my inked October pens. So for today's video, I'm gonna share with you, and let's see again. I know I have few friends here are very excited to see the ink level or on my system, how I'm tracking my pens. So by the end of the year, we're gonna also see which pen are most used and which inks also favorites of 2023. So this is like my record. It's not like just random, I like this, I like that. So okay, for our October ink pens, if you remember or you recall, I did only 5 pens because I still have around almost 8 to 10 pens by September. So these are my pink, ivory, nude pens for September to commemorate, the breast cancer awareness. So I thought of pulling out all my pink pens. So just to let you know, for my September as well, these pens are all empty now. So it's washing time. So I'm just sharing with you guys that these 5 pens here are all emptied out, so I have to park them away. So these are my Sailor Manyo, Esterbrook Tortoise, Esterbrook Pumpkin Latte, Jean Howe X159, and my Vanishing Point. So they were like around 10 or 9 leftovers, and I still have this big beast here. That's why they still have inks. So again, I'm gonna carry it over for November, so no waste happening. So I'm just gonna set them aside, and for November ink later on, we'll just connect the leftovers. So for now, for this video, let's see for the 5 inks. It should be quick because there are only 5. How much ink left, and so let's start with the macchiato as per my list here. This is the Kaweco macchiato classic. No, it's just sport because classic is gold, right? I do have it ink yet, but it's already like let's say dried up. Okay, so it's still there. It's inked up with my Noodler's Black Swan Australian Rose. Okay, so there was around 30% ink level. I'm sorry if I forgot to show you guys. Did I? I was just pushing it a little bit. Okay, so that's the scenario. For the pairing on this, it's really Kaweco nibs for me is a bit on the drier side because I have the EF. So this pairing is a good match because Noodler's is a wet ink. Okay, so I can rate this as 8 out of 10, to the point that even though it's EF, it's drying longer. Obviously, Noodler's, if you know what I mean. So this is it's a good match. I'm writing this for myself, guys, for those of you who are new here, because later on, if I want to use this same thing pairing again in the future, I will know what are my notes on this pen. So that's the reason why I have this monthly end of the month progress report. So it's a good match. Ink flows smoothly, and the colors gradient showing, the characteristic of the ink, as you can see. I think think it's almost finished. I don't know why it's faded. It's just my pressure, but overall it's a good, for me, good combo, because normally EF and Kaweco, I have, it's a hit or miss, like I always said. So that's it. Since there is a 30% left, we're not throwing this Noodler's Black Swan. I'm gonna keep this for my November. I mean, this case now has become a leftover pens, so I put them in my desk and continue using them. Next on our list, it's the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Mini Design Pink, inked up with the Yamabudo, Pilot Yamabudo. This is the 14 karat gold nib. I only have 2 gold nibs for the month of October. So again, I used a cartridge, and it's just 20% out of the full cartridge left. I use a syringe to fill this up, guys. I don't have a converter for my Sailor Pro Gear Slim Mini, so it still has 20%. Ooh, that's so juicy. And this also, the combination is a 9 out of 10. I don't know, I love gold nibs, that's bias maybe, but the way it's actually, you cannot compare between a Kaweco and this, both pocket pens, but the way this one writes, it's much more better than even my Sailor Pro Gear Slim. I don't know what's wrong, what's going on with how this mini is done construction wise, because it's really a good writer for me, more smoother than the Sailor Pro Gear Slim. So this is close to perfection for me. Let me think of something that is, I'm not gonna score this as perfect. Let's just say, I don't know, it's really my size. I mean, yeah, it's small for some people's hand, but this combination, the way my fingers is resting here in the thread in this section, is very good. So combination, if I say good combination, guys, meaning I can use it again in the future, is perfect, or yeah, no skipping and whatnot, no hard start. Obviously Sailor, I am hardly getting that from Sailor. Okay, so that's our second pen, the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Mini. Since it has a 20%, obviously it will go to my November next list. Kaweco, oh no, sorry, this is, oh my god, this is the winner for this month, guys. You know why? Again, this is the perfect combination, my Barbie ink. I've inked this up for the 3rd time, so I just put a little bit for today's video because it's already emptied. So if you ask where do I use these pens, I have a 5-year journal techo, I have a traveler's notebook, memory keeping, and a daily cousin turned to a hybrid traveler's notebook journal as well. So I have this rotation, and I don't know, maybe I use this more than the other pens. So this is already, I'm just saying it's 5%, and I'm gonna rest this pen because it's overused for the last 2 months. Scoring this as 10 out of 10. It's really very good combination. I don't know, it's a thick writer for an F, Japanese F. However, it's also drying very fast. It's supposed to be like the Pilot, sorry, I'm writing the Pilot here. It's the Pilot Hana Ikada ink, but Pilot and Platinum, okay, let's just continue the sentence, is a good match as well. So yeah, I can say this is the winner for this month's pen and ink combination, because of the reason that I've inked this for 3rd time in a row. I mean, yeah. So I have my morning scriptures as well, so I'm using it for a week rotation of each pen. This is going to be for washing. Okay. Okay, the sun is hitting my pens. This is a celluloid, so you need to take care of that as well when you are keeping it. Now Kaweco All Sport Rose Gold. This one is ink with the Pelikan Ink of the Year Rose Quartz. Let's see the ink level. It's still a lot. Let us just put some pushing here because it's already what do you call it, dried up. Okay, so this is still around 50%, guys. I hardly picked this up. Yes, 50%. Okay, and again, because this is an aluminum version of the Kaweco, this one writes more smoother than the normal regular Kawecos. So this one again is I'm just gonna rate it as 7 just because I didn't pick it that much. I mean, use it, and also the ink combination, the color is okay, but the writing is, I mean, it's smooth, but tends to get lighter in the long writing. I mean, I don't know if you get what I mean, but yeah, it's not like, you know, as I expected. So that's why it's 7. But overall, the pen and the ink is okay. But yeah, I don't think this kind of pink is good with this pen, because aesthetic wise I match my pens and inks usually in most cases. So I'm keeping this. I'm not gonna waste since we already finished one pink, so we have another pink for our November. And last but not the least, the Prera. This is ink with the diamine oxblood. This has a fine nib. Okay, and let's see the ink level. Oh, this is finished for sure. Cons of a pilot, they are always smaller ink capacity. So this one is also another good combination, but I'm just gonna rate it as 8 out of 10 because it's there is a little bit of feedback, as you all know. This is a EF. I mean, even though it's a F, it writes like an EF. It's very fine, and lately I navigate to more of a medium and fine nibs now. So I don't feel like, it makes me feel like my handwriting is more uglier when I write, you know, like when I try to write so small handwriting. It's much it's my letters are here and there. So I think, yeah, that's the thing. Maybe the diamine is a bit of a dry side ink, so I will try next time another wetter ink, maybe Noodlers, for my pilot. Okay, so feedback is there, and yeah, ink is dry side, on the dry side. Okay, so yeah, that's it, I guess. So to summarize, we have this is finished. We have 3 pens left out of our 2 pens. Okay, so those are gonna be washed, and this one is my constant writer, custom 823. Even though I keep using this every day, the ink is still there. And also this Twisby 1.1 stub, so it's there. I think this Twisby now is almost finished but still right, so I don't like to waste. I'm gonna use it up for the next month. And our Benu, let me see our giant Benu. These are September inks, guys, that's why I'm just showing you. Oh, Benu is done. I'm gonna just wash this as well. So I guess that's it for our October progress report, with 3 pens left plus the 3 content from September 1. So For November, stay tuned. I'm gonna curate first. I have three, six already. I'm gonna think what to use for November, and theme as well, what theme I'm gonna be showing you guys. I know it's a little bit fun and exciting to see or what we are going for November for the colors. So that's why we have this hobby, right? Yeah, so this is it. I'm sorry for the ugly handwriting, but yeah, we are down to 3 in this set. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.